Alright, maybe I'm back on. Don't know just yet, but I'll turn. Maybe the server was a act of kindness after just getting slammed for 13 points of damage. Alright. Thank you, recycling station. Hopefully. Well, that's okay. It's okay. I get the battle blob. Sheesh. Well, prevent you from at least getting brain rolled. See what kind of authority I have left. Alright. Afford to scrap one more. Two, right, explore. Yeah. I shall go for that first. So yeah. Well, there's my handout and about. Not that it matters. You play like you have distributed damage like Magic the Gathering rather than a giant attack pool. How does that work out for you? Alright, sound bites so I don't talk too much about my upcoming massive hand. Where'd it go? Oh. Good movie quote here.
You want answers?
Yes.
I think I'm entitled.
Oh.
You want answers? I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
Truth I'm about to lose this game?
Don't give me attitude, sir.
Well. Do you see my deck? It has Jack, Diddley, and Squat.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Alright. Oh, no I won't. Holy crap! How much total was that? So 19 minus 4 plus 9, 28, 29. Jesus. Whatever. See what you got in your hand. Oh! Well, I'll last another turn. Look what you got. Oh, but you can... 1, 2... No, you won't take me out next turn. Because even if you cycle through those 2 cards, max combat, you're getting 1. Jeez. Alright. Let's make you work for it. Five. Well, I obviously need to slow down the game, so on the slight chance that it gets out and about. Uh, wow. Hey, Cranky Day, how's it going? You're about to watch the other person in this chat room whoop my butt, but you know, that's alright. They can see my hand, I can see their hand because they're watching, but they have a crap hand coming up. They won't be able to take me out for at least another turn. So we'll see what magic I can weave. If I weaved some magic the last game, I couldn't believe it myself. Pure luck. See, told you I wouldn't be able to take me out. I won't be able to take you out, but that doesn't matter. Let's see what happens. Okay. Can I bring back another miracle hand? No. No, I can't. I was hoping for another outpost. Well, let's see what we got. 1, 2, get me nothing, so I'll scrap that. Oh, I should have waited and done this first. Let's see, you got that. Oh. Scrap that. And let's make you discard a card. What the heck? I'll get to your game here in a second. So I have another crap hand. But you'd have to destroy my. Yeah, you could take me out. If you get your missile mech out, I can't see which. I can see what you have in your hand and deck, but if you have missile mech in your hand, this game's over. Alright, just a second, Cranky Day. Okay. Bases and events, eh? Alright. You didn't take me out? No way! Alright, just a second. I gotta get back. Alright, oh, well, I gotta go with the cutter. And I got it. Oh, what do I have to go for now? I'll go for a blob fighter. Cranky Day should really let me know what level you are before I get in the game with you, so I know. Just kidding. I know. So I can temper my expectations. No, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Alright. Well, I'm still in the game. Wow. This has happened to me before too, but you know. Usually another verse. Let's see what I got first before I start. 2, 4. Maybe I'll take the freighter with 2 authority left. That would really help me out. God bless. You know, I just want to, you know, a card here and there. I'll scrap that too. Look at that. Oh my. Try not to talk so you don't see. Oh my god. We'll get rid of that. Yeah, I'm not spinning that. Alright. Well, now if you have the missile mech come out, now you should win. Alright. I really don't like this hand. Or like the choice, not the hand, the choice of the card. This hand is kind of expected at the beginning of the game. Blob wheel. Alright. How did you... Oh, you let me live. You let me live. Alright. Okay. Yeah, I've read a couple of them. Oh, what did I just... Oh. I'll try that. Just a second. I'm going to try not to talk and play at the same time, which I'm failing at currently. Guess I'll get that. Alright. Let me stay in the game. So I'll still do my damage there. Yeah, I've read a couple of them, but here's my tendency when I read those articles. I go, hey, that's a good idea. And there's one that helped me out when I was beginning playing Star Realms. That really helped me out getting the groove, because I got up to not as bottom decking. I use bottom decking as my Geek Earth one. I have a, because I wasn't streaming when I first started playing. But let me see what I got. Alright, take battle mech. But there was one that kind of ranked the cards in terms of best to use and at what stages of the game. To pick them. They kind of ranked them, you know, like the cutter was good. At the beginning of the game, you want to get the cutter and a couple of these other cards, but at the early, late stages of this game, like the game I'm doing right now with Joan Phone, is the cutter is, you know, virtually useless to you, so why mess with it? But that one really helped me make my game a little better. It's not magically wonderful, because I still go off the reservation and or off the rails more, probably. And let's see, what do you got? But I have a tendency to go, good ideas overall. That one really helped, but on these articles. But good ideas overall. But I have a tendency to just do my own thing sometimes. Come on, Joel, you gonna let me win this game? What's up? Yes, you gave me the win. There you go. That's alright. No, make yourself win it. I don't. It's not necessarily about winning or losing. To me, I enjoy playing the game. Um, so, but if you want to see the box score of your game, it'll be up on the website. Let's see, what am I doing some admin work for Geek Earth here? Probably not tomorrow. Maybe a little bit tomorrow. I don't know. I'll have to see. But I have one episode I haven't done yet, so I'm an episode behind. I'm doing the box scores, I think. Oops, I missed how many. 322. All right. 322. Okay. I have 6. I should wait for that, but I'm not. Now here's where I'll definitely go rainbow. If it's an outpost, I don't care, usually. What I got left? 2? I'll get that card to help my scrapping. But I will go rainbow with outpost, definitely. I'm rainbow now. I have all 4 colors. Not smart, but this is where those articles. I just get into the game and and suddenly I find myself with a rainbow deck. I was like, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. It's all these ideas come around my head, and then suddenly I'm rainbow. Go back to the log. Sorry, guys. Combat 3. All right. The notes I'm taking my plan right here. Do little handwritten notes. That's why I can tell you for just a second. Alright. Discard a card. No. Alright. I have to decide on a faction I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with Blob. Alright, but yeah, I take handwritten notes and then I put them up on the website. Sometimes a day later, sometimes it takes me a couple days, and sometimes if life gets in the way, it's, more than 2 days. But yeah, I just take note of the trade. Oh, Cranky Day can see my hand. Not that he has anything to worry about there. Or she. I don't know. But I take notes on trade, combat, and a stat I call auth or authority damage, because there's a difference between the actual combat you get in your hand per each turn, sometimes, and the actual authority damage you do during that turn. Like when you have outposts out there, or even if you don't have outposts and you're playing a game with the event cards, and there's a lot of authority gain or authority loss because of those event cards, that'll make a little bit of a difference in how much damage combat do you overall. Anyway, I do those three main stats, and I'll get to the fourth stat here in a second. Two, three, four, five. Five. That was, yeah. Five. I decided to go with blob, and there's no. Alright, so here's what we'll do. 1, 2, 4, 5. Alright. Get another outpost, slow the game down. Give myself a chance. Yeah, I saw that. But oh, I forgot to accept the challenge. But I felt my hand was going a little too rainbowish, and I wanted to slow down the game a little more. Hopefully, I'll give it a turn or so to let some blobs come out, maybe. But the outpost I got was Federation, so if that comes out with my cutter, that's beneficial. But just a second, I'll get to my favorite card in a second. I want to finish my thought on that. They ask the stats. Joel asked the stats. They call it combat effectiveness. It looks kind of like a batting average in baseball, where someone's hitting 285, right? So that's a combat effectiveness. Only it's not that low. It's more like, well, I've seen one really low, but it can be 860. That is the ratio or the percentage of your combat that you gained in your hand that actually got through the entire game. So 860 represents, or 0.860 represents 86% of the combat that you gained throughout the game made it through to do some damage. Now, some of it's not your fault in terms of why it didn't get through. Some of it's not your fault because, again, outposts, events, or any other things, gambits that, yeah, I'll skip the Viper, that get in your way. But it's just, you get an idea of the percentage of the combat that actually made it through to do authority damage. Alright, 3. Now I have to decide whether I want to cycle through or not. 25, 32, and I won't do any damage. So, I'll gamble, roll the dice. Hopefully I'll be able to destroy that outpost. No. I will not. I'll get the rim, I guess. Probably should have done another outpost. No, I'm not getting the Federation shuttle. So, favorite card. Uh, um, I don't know what's the favorite, but if it's out there, I will get it usually no matter what. And that's the recycling state. Well, not no matter what. But the card I will get most frequently is the recycling station. Because I like to scrap. I'm actually going to take my turn with Jolin here first. I like to scrap, and if I don't have the capability... If I don't have the capability, then that, to me, is the next best thing that will allow me to quasi-scrap and cycle through the cards that I may not want, and cycle through my deck faster. My other favorite card, I don't know about favorite. One I think that's undervalued is one that's on the board right now, but I'm not going to take it. Oh, jeez, I guess I'm taking that one. The other one is the Merc Cruiser. That gets, I think, the short end of the stick, but I think the reason it has so much value to me 216. Oh. The reason it has so much value to me anyway is because I have a tendency to go rainbow, so the Merc Cruiser works out nice for me. Allows me to get those ally abilities without having that actual faction in play. Alright, 1, 2. Jeez. Alright. Yeah. Here's my plan for, I think, this game here.
This is the captain. We have a little problem with our entry sequence, so we may experience some slight turbulence and then explode.
So if I get 7, that won't help me, so go for the authority. Yeah, I'll leave that Federation shuttle out there. Yeah, that's what I... Jolene, that's what that's what I learned to do with that card. I forget the name of it off the top of my head. But at first, when I saw that card come on the board, when I first started playing, I'm like, why would I ever want to... Unless it's at the end game and I'm going to hit them for all the damage I got and they'll take them out if I get that base out of the way, why would I ever want to give a base back to them? Especially, what's it called? Star Market? Where you can get 5 authority or 3 trade. Why would I ever want to give that back? And then during a game it suddenly dawned to me, I'm like, oh, I have the Star Market or whatever I had. I can just use this to my advantage. So it took me a while to figure that little trick out, but eventually got there. Mega Mech. Yeah. Yeah, it does. But to me... Alright, I'll wait. To me, the recycling station has some wider or utility that is longer term because it can stay on the board longer, and I can cycle through, and it has, I think, perhaps a greater impact in the long game as opposed to the short game. A little bit, where that card can only impact on a single turn. Let's see. Yeah, that's all right. Wow. I'll go for it. I'm hanging in there longer. Oh my god. Oh. Well,
Throw me a frickin' bone here. I'm the boss. Need the info.
wow. This is why I don't go. This is why I like scrapping, because I don't like to end up with those hands at the end of the game. Those hands just kill me. Alright, I got a couple games over going on. I have to make sure I'm on the right page. I've been defeated. Surprise, surprise. I'll go back to see what happened. See, where am I at? Yeah, that's right, blobs. Let's go see what. Let's see what how Cranky Day kicked my butt. Where'd it go? Here we go. See, yeah, I've been defeated. Yeah, good game. Yes. But yeah, if you go back on this box score, you'll be able to see how Cranky Day whipped up on me. 'Cause there's been one. Well, I'll wait for a second here so I can not talk and play at the same time, because I'll mess up inevitably. 2, 4. What's out there? What I got here? At 3, 4. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go after the Merc Cruiser. Give me some combat I could use, and a way to activate some of those blob cards, since I don't have a lot just yet. When I don't, or their ally abilities, when I don't have them both in my hand at the same time, like now. All right, what did I do? I did 4 damage. All right. But another thing that I've discovered by doing these box scores is there's one game I was playing with another higher ranked Star Wars player, similar to Cranky Day, and I thought I was holding my own, really. And I lost, but I thought it wasn't until they popped out of 40 points of combat at the end of the very last turn that I thought, until when I lost. But then I went and looked back at the box score when I made it up. I'm like, wow, I just really, even though I was holding my own, you could just see the production on my side of combat was piss poor. And I just wasn't able to get... I just was not able to get my combat act together that game, which was surprising to me because I thought it was holding it together. Do I draw the card or do I take the combat? I'm gonna take the combat, actually. Explorer. Yeah, awesome. Thanks. I'll get rid of both of those for you. Those are just clogging up your area back there. Yeah, prepare to discard. Let's see what you got then. But yeah, that's another thing that's helped me with these box scores, just personally, is I can go back to the game turn by turn, and you kind of see the game develop through statistics. All right, discard the Viper actually, or yeah, Viper. But looking at it statistically, where the stats turn by turn, it has helped me see how the game developed over a series of turns and reinforce the importance of certain game concepts that I have a tendency to sometimes ignore. Discard a card. 3, 4, 5. What card will I be drawing? I'll have 6. 6, 6. 3, 4, 3, 5. Alright. I'll go grab that one. Hope you didn't want that. But yeah, it's just been interesting to see how the game progresses through turn by turn when you can go back and look at it. Not on video necessarily, because I don't think I've really ever gonna watch the whole video all the way through again. But statistics, and you go, all right, turn one I did, only got out this amount of combat, or there's been a series of turns, like in the game earlier with, I think the first person I was playing. No? Yeah, the first, sometimes I wonder how did I let my opponent hang around so long, and I can go back. In the second game, Oh no, yeah, no, it was the first game. With Super Laney. It took me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17 turns on my part to get rid of Super Laney. And the only reason Super Laney lost is starting about the 15th turn. They started coming up goose eggs on doing authority damage to me. And like, how did I win that if they were kicking my butt before? But I'm like, well, they did 0 damage to me for 6 straight turns. Hmm. 4 gains me nothing. I have to go back, look at the log. I was looking at my notes while I was yapping. 4 damage. Fact trade. Alright. Yeah, I can go either way. I think you have the edge because you have what? 1, 2 outposts. Well, I guess I have 2 outposts. Yeah, but yours is out. Well, it's about to be gone. But you also have some authority gain. Alright, I'm going to start yapping and take my turn. Turn. The Wheel of Dominance. I don't think I've ever heard of that, or if I've heard of that, it hasn't been labeled as with a name like Wheel of Dominance. Get out of there. Can't peek at my. Well, you've already seen my hand. Doesn't matter. Alright, you're looking at your screen while you're playing your hand. Alright. Here you go. Here's a soundbite for you.
I'm waiting!
You've watched me before or seen the videos. There's some people. I will only play, except now where it's 48. It's just 2. I've been, towards the end of the game, been playing 2 games. And it's 40 hours a turn. But usually if I'm just playing a 3-minute turn game, I will only play 1 game. I've played multiple games at the same time, but I have a tendency to lose track of which game is which, and I have to keep clicking on my deck to see what I got. But yeah, there's been episodes where I've worn out the I'm waiting soundbite. People are playing a bazillion games at the same time, and that's fine. Nothing against that. Just I'll wear out the soundbite either way. Alright, I get to draw 2 cards here. And they are interesting. Alright. Let's see. What I got coming out? Alright. I'll go for combat then. Give me a blob destroyer. Help me with those bases of yours, hopefully. I don't want that. Alright. Let's see what the wheel dominance states that a blue base deck will beat a quick combat deck, as the econ allows bigger buys to eventually win. But a scrap focused deck will beat an... Oh! I think I have seen that somewhere, because this is sounding familiar. Didn't that just come out recently? Or maybe I just saw it recently. Let's see. It will beat an econ authority deck, because in the long game it will thin out enough to hit really hard. But a rush combat deck will be a scrap deck, as it can get the job done before the scrap amortizes. Yep. I've had that happen before, where I'm trying to scrap along to make my deck more efficient, and I don't do it fast enough, or they're faster than me. Yeah, but I have seen that before. I don't remember it being called Wheel of Dominance, though. Okay. Discard a card. Well, not much choice there, eh? Alright. Well, let's see what you got coming out. You have one outpost in your deck currently. One in your discard pile. I'm just trying to perhaps time my destruction of your star market, and I have it's a gamble. Huh. Okay, so 4. Well, yes, awesome hand there. Alright, this time I will take the blob wheel. Go for the authority. Skip the star market. Yeah, I'm good. Down to 5 cards in your deck. Yeah, I've gotten. I don't know if I've gotten it down to that many. Well, that many. Probably yes, but that many with all my outposts on the board. Where I've had, I think I got down to like 8 cards in my hand. 3 of them were outposts, and all of them were on the board at one time. And then all I have is my 5 cards to cycle through. But yeah, Cranky, I've seen that recently somewhere. That may have come out. Yeah, it's been the last month or so that I've seen that, I think. I just don't remember it being called Wheel of Dominance. I might have to try to find that again. Discard 3 cards. Well, that ain't right. What you got going on over there? Wow. So, discard the scout. I'm going to discard the space station and the trade pod. Why? Some crazy like that. Oh, awesome draw.
Throw me a frickin' bone here. I'm the boss. Need the info.
Oh. Draw a scout. Alright, let's see. You can do 2, 4, no, 4, 6, 10, 11 damage max next turn. Whereas I can take it, but I doubt you're going to destroy my hive. Discard a card. Alright. Oh. It's gonna be a painful way to lose. Not you, me. Oh, jeez. So do I want the combat or want the card? I'll take the combat. Oh my gosh. Trade pod or explorer. Awesome choices. Ah. Oh. Oh. Well, this should be interesting. I got you down to 4, but that's not a you went up to 24. Or 13, excuse me. Still. I hate those cards. Alright. They had 2, 3, 4 trade. 4 trade. Wow. Alright. So, what I got? Alright, I'll scrap the blob wheel. What the heck? I'm about to shuffle my deck. Oh, my, Alright, you better get a lot of those discarding cards out. No, never mind. You have to have a crappy hand for me to have a chance. Discard 3 cards. Let's see what you got. Let's see what I got. See, if I take that away, you won't get your 5. Still be at 11. If I take that away, you'll be at 5 here. But I do 6 damage and that gain of 1 to me, so alright. We'll do that. Because otherwise you would have still had 11. You gain 5 on this turn, you're back up at 10, so bonus, essentially I do 1 authority damage, because I bet you, I'm going to bet your recycling station is coming out. Yeah, one of my, I would say weaknesses is I have a tendency to hold on to my outposts that are scrappable, perhaps too long. I do that especially with, let's see if anyone has it. Yeah, I have. I do that especially with Space Station. I will hold on to that forever, not to scrap it. Outposts, a little bit. And I forgot to write down what I did last turn. The awesome, hand I had. Not. Okay. So, oh my. Oh, come on. 2, 4, 5. Wow. Well, they don't call me bottom decking for nothing. No shuffle for the Blob Destroyer. Ugh. You can have anything. Ugh. That was horrible. Yeah, we're drawing it out, aren't we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We've both taken 15 turns. I think the average game I found is somewhere between 10 and 12 turns. My shortest game I had, the guy took me out in 5. It was playing, I think it was the full Monty, both playing gambits and events. Used one of his gambits in an event to get the arc straight away. What was that, 5 or 7 points damage? I can't remember, or combat. And then that came out this next turn somehow. Oh no! You got me. Alright. Alright, I have been defeated. Where is that? Do I have a good soundbite for... here was your plan of action, I think, right here.
Do not hesitate. Show no mercy.
There you go. Alright. Good games, everyone. I think I didn't write down the scores. I think about 500 for the evening, roughly. I'm gonna call it an evening, and But thanks guys for watching, appreciate it. And I will post a schedule up tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon, the next time I'm playing Star Realms. Actually, I think I'll be playing tomorrow night at about the same time I started tonight. So, but I'll be on tomorrow night at about 9:35 Eastern or 1:35 a.m. UTC. And but thanks for watching, thanks for playing, thanks for chatting me up, and I'll catch you on the flip side once I get to my exit music, wherever that is. Here we go.